It's very rich and indulgent. I could eat the whole thing. But maybe I will.
It's tasty food, and it's interesting to see someone who, at this stage of the competition's got a, this is the sort of food I want to cook. She's got a style emerging, I think.
Kate's cooking Mexican pork balls with hot salsa and cornbread.
There's nowhere to hide with that. You've got to get it right. Otherwise, you just look like you've made pork balls in a spicy sauce.
Oh, that hasn't worked at all. Sort that one out.
Good. Smile, it smells great.
Come on, chin up.
This is pork meatballs with a smoky tomato salsa sauce with jalapeno and mozzarella cornbread.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's not what I was expecting.
No.
I was expecting a kind of meatball stew type thing.
I'm not really getting much flavour of anything from the bread.
The flavor of the bread is not corny enough. The pork meatballs themselves have a good texture, but nothing has a really full-on flavor.
I don't think it quite knows what it is in terms of flavours or presentation. She might be cross with herself about bits of this.
I'm disappointed with her salsa. However, I love the meatballs and I love the flavour she's playing with. These desserts need to be out of here in 7 minutes.
Kate's cooking the white chocolate and chili key lime pie. I love key lime pie. The only danger, I think, with the dessert is the white chocolate being too sweet.
On time, no issues. Well done.
So this is my white chocolate and chili key lime pie.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's nice. That's really nice. She's got a nice crunch on her base.
I think this is delicious. I like the textures of it, and it's kind of that sort of warm, bouncy, eggy top. And then the crunchy base is brilliant, and it works really well in your mouth. And the flavours are fantastic.
It's very rich and indulgent. I could eat the whole thing. But maybe I will.
It's tasty food, and it's interesting to see someone who, at this stage of the competition's got a, this is the sort of food I want to cook. She's got a style emerging, I think.
What Kate's made is a decent key lime pie in texture and in flavour. I think it's a good example of it. I quite like it.
I have no idea whether I've done enough. I have no idea. I'm feeling better now I've got the dessert out, and I'm feeling better that it was all done on time.
Danny's main rabbit thyme and escargot paella with aioli. That just sounds incredible.
Rice is cooked?
Yeah.
Good, let's go.
It'll be fantastic if the escargot is cooked properly, because it can be really tough and weird.
Good, mate.
Thank
Looks
you very much.
lovely. Looks
Thank you.
really good. Whew.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Right, I'm serving you a snail, wild rabbit, baby artichoke and pepper paella with a authentic alioli. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Lovely to meet you.
I think it's a really fun presentation. It's quite, you know, the little micro herbs and the snails and stuff. It looks fun.
The taste of the pie is lovely. The core flavours and the rabbit and the snails are brilliant.
I like it. I think the rice itself is really well cooked. I think the flavors really work well together. I think when you get a bit of that aioli, I think that sort of brings it all together and brings it to life.
The snails are juicy, the rabbit is moist, the rice is nice and soft. That's lovely. OK. Fruit tatans, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Go on, son, knock 'em dead.
For dessert, raspberries, figs, vanilla, almonds, mascarpone, they're all winners to me. Let's just hope his tartan is crispy on the outside and nice and caramelised on the inside.
Got a minute. Good boy.
Thank you so
Good boy,
much.
let's go.
That's a fig raspberry tartan with mascarpone and an almond praline and a tiny little coulis around the side. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think it's a bit of a pastry roulette. I think there's some crispy bits and some soft bits. And actually, you can't fault the taste of it. It's really nice.
I wasn't sure why you do figs and raspberries, but they work together. The fig is rich and the raspberries kind of tart.
That's really good.
This is interesting food. It's nice food. It's tasty. It's enjoyable. And I'm pleased I came.
The pastry's a little soggy. I'll forgive him. I'll tell you what I do love. I love the combination of fig and raspberry. Absolutely love it.
How can you forgive that? That is cheese.
Well, because it tastes good.
Oh my God. Heart is absolutely pounding. That was intense. That is like nothing I've ever experienced before in my life.
God, we had some ups and downs there, didn't we?
I've got to say, I enjoyed the majority of the food. Can I praise Greg and slap him around the face at the same time? Because Greg's fish dish, he was very, very good. That piece of fish was cooked beautifully. The mashed potato was well flavoured. The sauce was a great idea.
Greg delivered fondants. Very, very good fondants. But what on earth was that beetroot doing on the side?
If I left at this stage now, I would be, everybody said, but I'd be devastated.
Kate cooked well, but some of her flavourings were a little bit off. Probably not quite enough seasoning in her cornbread, and her meatballs probably not quite powerful enough. Key lime pie, it was a fine little thing. Baked little white chocolate cheesecake flavoured with lime, that was great.
I feel I've given that a good shot, so there's nothing else I can do, really.
Lucy gave us a laksa first off. I'll probably call it a lacquer because it was actually lacking in any flavour. I like her dessert, the coconut, the pineapple. It just needed more rum.
I'm glad that I put up dishes that I was pleased with, and if I do go, at least I know I put 100% into it.
Danny's paella was delicious. Yeah. Absolutely delicious. Moist rabbit, juicy snails and soft rice, well flavoured. The dessert, I thought the raspberry juice over the figs was delicious. And I would have eaten the soggy pastry.
Of course I want to get through, so let's see what they say. Hope it's good enough.